I bet you didn't know that only 2% of men do the things that women truly desire in relationships. Welcome back to the channel, gentlemen. Today we're diving deep into the male-female dynamic, uncovering the secrets to truly captivating a woman's heart. We're talking about the things that send shivers down their spines, the things that make them feel seen, understood, and cherished. Now you might be thinking, Matthew, I'm already doing everything I can. But here's the kicker, gents. There's a difference between simply doing things and truly excelling in the art of attraction. We're not talking about grand gestures and expensive gifts. No, this is about the subtle nuances, the everyday actions that separate the men from the boys. We're uncovering the top 10 things women absolutely love, but only 2% of men actually do. These are the actions that elevate you from the friend zone, from the nice guy category, to the man who makes her world light up. These are the keys to unlocking a deeper level of connection, a level of intimacy that most men only dream of. So, are you ready to unlock this secret world? Are you ready to discover the power you hold within you to become the 2%? Buckle up, gentlemen, because this is going to be a game changer. The first thing women crave, gentlemen, is the feeling of being truly heard. And I'm not talking about just nodding along while she speaks, pretending to listen while your mind wanders to the football game. I'm talking about active listening, engaging with her on a deeper level, showing her that her words matter, that she matters. Think about it. How often do you find yourself just waiting for your turn to speak, formulating your response instead of truly absorbing what the other person is saying? Women can sense this a mile away, gentlemen. They can tell when you're not fully present, when you're not genuinely invested in the conversation. Active listening means putting aside your own thoughts for a moment and giving her your undivided attention. It means maintaining eye contact, asking clarifying questions, and reflecting back what you hear to show her that you understand. It's about creating a safe space for her to open up, to be vulnerable, to feel truly seen and heard. And let me tell you, gentlemen, that feeling, the feeling of being truly seen and heard, is more intoxicating to a woman than any fancy dinner or expensive gift you could ever give her. It's the foundation of a deep and meaningful connection, the kind of connection that most men only dream of. Now, active listening doesn't end when the conversation does. This is where most men drop the ball, gentlemen. They nail the initial interaction, the active listening during the conversation, but then they fail to follow up. And let me tell you, follow-up is everything. Imagine this. She tells you about a big presentation she's nervous about next week. You listen attentively, ask thoughtful questions, and offer words of encouragement. Great job so far. But the real magic happens when you follow up a few days later, maybe with a simple text message saying, "Hey, just thinking about you. How did the presentation go?" That, my friends, is what separates the men from the boys. That's what shows her that you were truly listening, that you genuinely care about what's going on in her life. It shows her that she's not just another face in the crowd, that she holds a special place in your mind. And the best part is, these follow-ups don't have to be complicated. A simple text message, a quick phone call, even a thoughtful comment on her latest social media post can go a long way. It's about showing her that you remember the little things, that you're paying attention to the details of her life. Remember, gentlemen, women want to feel special. They want to feel like they matter. And active listening, coupled with thoughtful follow-up, is the key to unlocking those feelings and creating a connection that runs deeper than you ever thought possible. Now, gentlemen, let's talk about surprises. And no, I'm not talking about whisking her away on a lavish vacation or showering her with expensive jewelry. While those grand gestures have their place, the most powerful surprises are often the smallest and most thoughtful ones. Think about it. What does it say to a woman when you remember her favorite coffee order or pick up that book she mentioned wanting to read? It says that you listen, that you pay attention, that you care about the little things that bring her joy. It shows her that you see her not just as a romantic interest, but as a complete person with her own unique likes and dislikes. These small gestures don't have to be expensive or elaborate. In fact, their power lies in their simplicity. It could be as simple as leaving a handwritten note on her mirror, surprising her with her favorite takeout after a long day, or even just sending her a text message in the middle of the day to let her know you're thinking about her. The key here is thoughtfulness, gentlemen. It's about showing her that you're attuned to her needs and desires, that you're willing to go the extra mile to make her smile. These small acts of kindness speak volumes about your character and demonstrate a level of emotional intelligence that most men simply don't possess. Now, some of you might be thinking, but Matthew, I'm not good at remembering these little things. And that's okay, gentlemen. We all have our strengths and weaknesses. The important thing is that you're willing to make the effort. Start by paying closer attention to the things she says and does. What makes her light up? What are her passions? What are the little things that make her day? Once you start paying attention, you'll be amazed at how many opportunities present themselves for thoughtful surprises. And remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about showing her that you care. Even if you mess up, even if you forget something, the fact that you're making the effort will speak volumes. It tells her that you're invested in the relationship, that you're willing to put in the work to make her happy. These thoughtful surprises are like love notes scattered throughout your relationship. They're a way of saying I love you without saying a word. They create a sense of romance and excitement, and they remind her that she's with a man who truly sees her and cherishes her. So, gentlemen, embrace the power of thoughtful surprises. They're the key to unlocking a deeper level of intimacy and connection in your relationship. We've all been told that to be a man means to be strong, stoic, to never show weakness. But let me tell you, that's a one-way ticket to a shallow connection. Women don't just want a rock, they want a partner, someone they can connect with on a deeper level. And that, gentlemen, requires vulnerability. It's about opening up, sharing your fears, your dreams, even those things you're a little afraid to admit. It's about letting her see the real you, the man behind the mask. Now, I'm not saying you need to break down crying on the first date. This is about being genuine, about letting those walls down gradually as you build trust. It's about showing her that you're not afraid to be your authentic self, and that's incredibly attractive. Think about it. When someone shares something personal with you, don't you feel closer to them? It's because vulnerability creates intimacy. It allows you to connect on a deeper, more emotional level. And women, by nature, crave that emotional connection. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you're giving her permission to do the same. You're creating a safe space for both of you to be open and honest with each other. And that, my friends, is the foundation of a strong, lasting relationship. Don't be afraid to express your emotions, to talk about your feelings. It doesn't make you any less of a man. It makes you the kind of man who can build a truly deep and meaningful connection with a woman. Because being vulnerable isn't weak, it's incredibly powerful. Now, I'm not talking about sweeping her off her feet with a flash mob or showering her with expensive gifts. That's nice and all, but it's not what this is about. Acts of service are about the everyday things, the small gestures that show her you care, that you're paying attention to her needs. It could be as simple as making her coffee in the morning, picking up her dry cleaning, or offering to help her with a project. It's about noticing those little things that would make her life a little bit easier and taking the initiative to do them. These small acts of service speak volumes. They tell her that you're not just thinking about yourself, that you genuinely care about her well-being and want to make her happy. For many women, actions speak louder than words. They want to see that you're willing to put in the effort, to go the extra mile. It's not about being her servant, it's about being a true partner, someone who is there for her in both big and small ways. Think about what she values, what stresses her out, and then find ways to alleviate those burdens. Maybe she's always running late in the mornings. Surprise her by getting breakfast ready. Or perhaps she's overwhelmed with work. Offer to cook dinner or run an errand for her. These acts of service don't have to be extravagant, but they do have to be genuine. They should come from a place of wanting to make her life a little brighter, a little easier. And trust me, she'll notice and appreciate the effort. Let's be honest, most women love a good compliment, but there's a difference between telling her she has beautiful eyes, which she already knows, and complimenting her on something deeper, something that truly sets her apart. Instead of focusing solely on her physical attributes, acknowledge her intelligence. Tell her how impressed you are by her quick wit, her ability to analyze a situation, or her passion for learning new things. These compliments go beyond the superficial and demonstrate that you see and appreciate her for who she truly is. Think about it. Wouldn't you rather be recognized for your intelligence, your humor, your accomplishments, than just your looks? It's about valuing her mind, her thoughts, her perspective. When you compliment a woman on her intelligence, you're acknowledging her as an equal, someone with valuable thoughts and ideas. You're showing her that you respect her mind as much as, if not more than, her physical appearance. Remember, true attraction goes beyond the superficial. It's about connecting on an intellectual level, finding someone who challenges you mentally and keeps you on your toes. So next time you're with a woman you want to impress, ditch the generic compliments and tell her how much you admire her intelligence, her wit, or her unique perspective. Trust me, it'll make a lasting impression. Now, gentlemen, let's talk about dates. I know, you might be thinking dates, that's so old-fashioned. But trust me, there's nothing more attractive to a woman than a man who takes the initiative to plan something special. When you take the reins and plan a date, it shows her that you're thoughtful, that you care about making her happy, and that you're willing to put in the effort. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant either. It's not about spending a ton of money. It's about the thought you put into it. Think about her interests. What does she enjoy doing? Does she love art? Take her to a gallery opening. Is she a foodie? Find a hidden gem restaurant and make a reservation. Even something as simple as a walk in the park followed by coffee can be incredibly romantic, if it's clear you put thought into it. Remember, the key here is to create an experience, something that you can share and connect over. One of the most powerful things you can do when planning a date is to incorporate the element of surprise. Now, I'm not talking about jumping out and scaring her, but rather creating a sense of anticipation and excitement. Think about it. Don't you love it when someone does something unexpected and wonderful for you? It's the same for women. They thrive on that little spark of mystery, that anticipation of what's to come. So, how do you create that surprise? It could be as simple as not telling her exactly where you're going, just giving her a few hints. Or maybe you surprise her with tickets to a show she's been wanting to see. The possibilities are endless, but the key is to tap into her interests and create an experience that she'll never forget. Remember, it's the thoughtfulness and effort that counts. Make her feel special, make her feel seen, and she'll be head over heels. We're moving on to a crucial aspect of any healthy relationship: respecting boundaries. Now, this might seem like a no-brainer, but you'd be surprised how many guys get this wrong. Respecting a woman's boundaries is about understanding that she is an individual with her own needs, desires, and limits. It's about recognizing that no means no, always. It's about respecting her physical and emotional space. Don't push her to share things she's not comfortable with, and never pressure her into anything she doesn't want to do. Respecting her boundaries also means understanding her need for alone time. We all need our space to recharge and reconnect with ourselves, and that's perfectly okay. Encourage her to pursue her own interests and passions, even if they don't directly involve you. When you respect her boundaries, you're showing her that you trust and value her as an individual. You're demonstrating that you understand she's not an extension of you, but her own person with her own agency. This kind of respect is the foundation of a strong and healthy connection. Now, understanding and respecting boundaries isn't just about giving her space, it's also about open and honest communication. You see, every woman has different boundaries, and what might seem obvious to you might not be to her. That's why it's crucial to talk to her. Ask her about her boundaries. What makes her feel comfortable and safe in a relationship? What are her non-negotiables? What are her needs when it comes to communication, physical touch, or spending time together? Don't be afraid to have these conversations. They might feel a little awkward at first, but trust me, they are essential for building a strong and fulfilling connection. When you're both open and honest about your needs and boundaries, it creates a foundation of trust and respect. Remember, gentlemen, a relationship thrives on mutual understanding. When you take the time to truly listen to her, to understand her needs, and to respect her boundaries, you are showing her a level of respect and care that she will find irresistible. Gentlemen, one of the most attractive qualities a man can possess is the ability to be a true partner, a true support system for the woman in his life. And a huge part of that is actively supporting her goals and dreams. Think about it. Doesn't it feel amazing to have someone believe in you, someone who cheers you on every step of the way? That's exactly how she feels when you champion her ambitions, big or small. It could be anything from encouraging her to go after that promotion at work to supporting her passion project on the weekends. Listen to her aspirations, celebrate her victories, and be there to offer comfort and encouragement when she faces challenges. Remember, a relationship is a partnership, and a true partner is there to support each other's growth and celebrate each other's successes. When she knows she can count on you to be her biggest cheerleader, it creates an unbreakable bond. Now, supporting her goals isn't just about saying the right things, it's about taking action. It's about showing up for her in tangible ways that demonstrate your commitment to her success. Maybe it's offering to help her with a project, even if it means sacrificing some of your free time. Perhaps it's being understanding and flexible when she has to work late or travel for a conference. It could be as simple as offering words of encouragement when she's feeling doubtful or celebrating her achievements with genuine enthusiasm. The key is to make her feel like you're in her corner, fighting for her dreams alongside her. Remember, gentlemen, a woman doesn't need you to save her. She needs you to believe in her. When you actively support her goals and dreams, you're not just showing her love and respect, you're demonstrating that you see her potential and believe in her ability to achieve anything she sets her mind to. And that, my friends, is incredibly attractive. Gentlemen, in the age of smartphones and constant notifications, being present can feel like a lost art. But let me tell you, it's a superpower in the dating game. Women can tell when you're not fully there, when your mind is on a million other things. Put the phone away, close the laptop, and silence the notifications. Give her your undivided attention, and I promise you, she'll notice. It shows her that she's your priority, that you value the time you have together more than anything else. Being present is about more than just eliminating distractions. It's about being fully engaged in the moment, truly listening to what she's saying, and responding authentically. Look into her eyes, ask follow-up questions, and show genuine interest in her thoughts and feelings. When you're truly present, conversations flow effortlessly, and you create a deeper connection that goes beyond the superficial. Remember, being present is a gift, both to her and to yourself. It allows you to truly experience the joy of connection and create lasting memories together. Gentlemen, never underestimate the power of a simple thank you. Expressing gratitude is one of the easiest yet most impactful things you can do in a relationship. When you appreciate her, you make her feel seen, valued, and loved. Tell her how much you appreciate her kindness, her sense of humor, her intelligence, her support. Anything that truly resonates with you. Don't just say it, show it. While a simple thank you goes a long way, sometimes it's about going the extra mile. Surprise her with a thoughtful gesture like cooking her favorite meal or writing her a heartfelt note. Remember those little things she loves? Maybe it's her favorite coffee order or a song that reminds you of her. These small gestures demonstrate that you pay attention and that you're willing to put in the effort to make her happy. And there you have it. Are you part of the 2%? The 2% of men who understand that attracting and keeping a high-quality woman is about more than just good looks or a charming smile. It's about effort, respect, and genuine connection. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Let us know in the comments which of these 10 things you think is the most important. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.